What up, what up? Welcome back to the best football. I'm out of this mood and I'm happy because Mexico did end up winning their first game of the Copa America. It was a 1-0 win against Jamaica. And honestly, we played pretty good. I think the players that stood out to me the most were I gave my man of the match. I know Arteaga scored and it was a really good goal. I think it was his first goal in the national team. I'd give my man of the match to either Johan Vasquez or Cesar Monte. I think Johan, because he had more clearances, more tackles made. You just saw his presence in the defense. I'd also give my man of the match in the midfield. Romo coming in wasn't bad. He played very good. He was the one that gave the assist to Arteaga in this goal. I think that distribution to Arteaga was a good pass. It was a key pass for him. And I think out of the forwards, I think I'd give it to Julian Quiñones. I think our goalie, Julio Gonzalez, played pretty good as well. Santi didn't play bad. And I didn't really see Antuna on the wing. And I know he usually shoots more, or he passes more. I saw him passing. I saw him tracking back. But I didn't see the Antuna that we see, which maybe could be a good thing because some of his crosses were a little better this time than last time. So maybe he's practicing on the crosses. But I think Julian Quiñones played every ball that he could. He fought for every ball, even in the last bits of the game. He was in the defense trying to defend just the last couple minutes, and it was a very good game. Jamaica didn't play bad, like how I told like I was telling everybody. Jamaica didn't play bad. I think they scored a goal. It was offside. Mikel Antonio scored a goal, but it was offside. It was a good use of VAR right there. And I think after that is when Mexico kind of turned on the jets and they kind of got going with the team. The only bad thing that happened in this game is sadly we did lose our captain. Edson Alvarez looked like he was holding his hamstring as he was running back for a ball. It looked like he tore something in his hamstring. It looks like it. Hopefully it doesn't seem as bad as it looked because he went off the pitch and he couldn't really walk. And he was crying. And you don't really see that from Edson Alvarez because he is a very strong player. So I hope it's not a bad thing. It's not a bad injury. As analyzers were saying, if it's just a little injury, maybe it's just a pull or something, it could be just 2 weeks. So he'd miss the group stages and he'd probably be back. Or he'd probably be back in further on in the tournament, depending on how far we go. Or if it's something worse, he could be out for a couple months. So maybe it'd be best if he were to just sit this Copa America out. I know it's a lot to fill in, as Luis Romo did come in. He did play a very good game, but it's a lot. It's sad to see that a young player, and more when he was starting to be our captain. My brother always compares him to Rafa Marquez as a captain wise. So it was sad to see him go out crying like that. But hopefully he gets the treatment. Hopefully he gets a fast recovery, and we'll see you soon in West Ham colors. Oh, because he was also linked to Manchester United. So hopefully this doesn't affect any transfer rumors that he had. But I think he was going to stay at West Ham because he is a key player there too in the midfield. So hopefully we will be seeing him back soon, have a fast recovery and everything. So yeah. So there was also another game in the Copa America today, which was starting the Group B, which was Ecuador versus Venezuela. And Venezuela did win 2-1, and that is the team that we're going to be facing now on Wednesday, which is the game that I am going to be going to. So the next video that I will be posting will probably be a little mini vlog that I do at the game at the SoFi Stadium here in LA. So I can't wait for that. The game was determined on because at how I was seeing it, Ecuador was playing a bit better. But then Ender Valencia did end up getting a red card for a kick that he did, which was a little too high. And yes, it was a red card. I think they did score after that, but then in the second half, I think it was all Venezuela. So hopefully we have enough to beat Venezuela this Wednesday that I go. And yeah, like how I said, I will be posting a little mini vlog for that. And like how I did say, I will be updating on the Euros as well. So there was 3 games also today. The first one was Georgia versus Czech Republic, and that finished 1-1. The second game of today was Portugal versus Turkey, and that finished 3-0 to Portugal. And the third game was Belgium versus Romania, which ended 2-0 to Belgium. Let's talk a little bit more about the games. I didn't end up seeing the Georgia versus Czech Republic, but it did finish 1-1. Just a little shout out to a player that I saw today. I did see Ronaldo play, and I did see that he wasn't selfish in that goal that he gave to Bruno Fernandes. But another player that I thought was very good for his nation, and he's been very good since the first game, even though they did lose, is Kevin De Bruyne. He's been playing very good for Belgium, and honestly, good thing he scored today, just so, because I did see him getting criticized in the first game about not scoring or not doing anything, but I feel like he runs all game, and he tracks back, he also goes forward, and he would have also got an assist for Lukaku, but he can't for the life stay on side. He would have 3 goals if he just stayed on side a little bit. I can't wait for tomorrow's games as well in the Euros. It is the closing. It's the match day 3, so it's the closing of the Group A, which is 2 games that are going to be played at the same time. Germany have already qualified, so it's just Switzerland. It's between Switzerland, Scotland, and Hungary. But Switzerland now have 4 points, so I think with a tie they will pass. It's going to be Switzerland versus Germany and Scotland versus Hungary, and they're both going to be played at 12 p.m. So it's going to be a very good game. I think with 4 points, Scotland still have a chance. So if they win Hungary, they will still have a chance to maybe be in the running for the best 3rd place. Maybe they can pass through the group stages like that. I think Switzerland with the tie against Germany, it benefits them. So I know they're going to go out and they're going to try and win the game. But Germany is just very good in this group stage games, so it's going to be a very good game. And so is Scotland versus Hungary, so you have to be going back and forth in the game just to see how it goes. But yeah, that's going to be the games for the Euros tomorrow, and then for the Copa America. And for the Copa America games tomorrow is going to be the debut of both USA and Bolivia at 3 p.m. And then the second game is going to be Uruguay versus Panama at 6 p.m., which is also going to be the debut for both of those teams. So these are very interesting games. It's going to be the morning. It's going to be the Euros, and in the afternoon is going to be Copa America. It's going to be very interesting games. But yeah, this is a quick little update video of the Mexico versus Jamaica game. I did end up getting the new Mexico jersey. For the game on Wednesday against Venezuela, I'm going to try and get the other kit. I like this kit, but I think the other kit I like a little better than this one. Just because of the colors. They did end up playing this first game in that kit, so that's the one that I'm going to be taking on Wednesday. But yeah, I'm loving this shirt, and I'm loving the win. I'm loving that we started off with the right foot, and let's see how it goes on Wednesday. So I'll see you guys then. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.
Llegar, Romo la tiene, tocó abajo para Arteaga.